Good morning, folks. This is Andy from All Kitchens Amazing coming to you from Batavia, New York. We're doing a commercial installation today at a local business. We are at 10:31 a.m. here, June 28th, 2024. Nothing's out of the van yet. This is not a real big install, but we do have some angled backsplash, so it'll be a little bit of a challenge, but nothing too bad.
Alright guys, we just moved around back. We got the cart ready. We got the crane and grabo's hooked up through here. And this is her. These are the cabinets. These have the fit to the fridge here, and then one sink. We got the backsplash back here. We pre-cut an angle on it back at the shop, so that should all fit in. Should be fairly simple. Till it's not. If you can, always put your sinks in the sink base to start with. So that's what he's working on. I'm gonna work on unstrapping the A-frame. Alright, we're gonna hook our piece up to the grabos. Hook our grabos up to the piece. Down. Alright. And out we go. Beautiful.
Okay, here we are. We have our piece wheeled in. We are at 10:48. Gonna see if we can install this and film it at the same time. Okay, look at that fit, folks. Couldn't fit a piece of paper between the wall and that countertop. First try, no trimming. Absolute perfect fit. Okay, folks, we're gonna have a perfect grain match across this piece. Everything fits perfectly.
Alright guys, we just put the splash in. It was an absolutely perfect angle on the splash. We didn't have to cut any of that or anything. We actually just measured it and then put the angle on it and cut it back at the shop. So, perfect. Alright guys, here we go. Gluing our sink using Black Mamba.
Oh yeah, yeah. Really? Oh yeah.
Nice small bead held towards the outside of your sink. Or actually, it's a good size bead. We're looking for like a 1/4 inch bead here.
No, not it. Customers just said, I mean, this is highway robbery, but what's another car? I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't price them. Yeah, no, we had a great time. It was 5 of us working this booth, and it was fun.
Okay, I'm going to show you Andrew getting this sink lifted up. We have our grabos there, and then I'm going to have to pause a second while I help him get the clamp on. He can do it all by himself. Okay, he says he's going to do it by himself so we can watch. No sense in sending 2 people out to do your installs when you can do it with just one.
All he needs is an Andrew and a dream.
Yep, an Andrew and a dream, and it's all possible. Be so careful to bring these things up so you don't smear that glue around.
Okay.
So Andrew's wiggling that back and forth some to get it set. This adhesive is pretty amazing, as you just see there. That's holding up the one side by itself.
Oh yeah, set up for disaster.
So Andrew is cheating right now, holding that sink up there with his knee because he didn't have his clamp ready. He's still gonna make it work.
Stainless ones are easy. It's the heavier ones that get you.
There you go, folks. Definitely easier with the second hand, but you just saw Andrew do that in about 30 seconds or less. Okay, we are ready to do our seam here. Sink is all installed. We're at 11:10 a.m. Andrew's using our OmniCube seam setters today.
I like to give everything just a little push, just to give it a little extra help to get set. Then you can hold it together. My first fit, I just do kind of like a dry fit, just to make sure I get everything feeling pretty good.
You can see the job we did on grain matching right here across the seam.
Yep.
Okay, let's check in on Andrew, see how he's doing here. He's got his epoxy in the seam. We're at 11:18. What are you looking for here when you're checking across the seam, Andrew?
I'm just checking the levels of the seam, making sure we get it perfectly flush across there. So like what I'm doing is when I'm sliding the razor blade, I'm just feeling for any little vibrations or catches in the razor blade. If it goes like this, I know I hit an edge and I gotta lower that side down. But right there, that goes across nice and smooth, so I know that it's gonna be a perfect feeling seam there. I don't feel any catch. I do the same thing in the front, middle, and the back to make sure I get them all evened up. So like on this one, I'm getting a little bit of catch on this piece here, so I'm gonna lower off my jack screw a little bit until I don't get that catch anymore. Perfect. Then you just gotta keep working your way across until you get it all to feel.
Okay folks, we do the same process on every seam here. Some of these seams come out absolutely invisible, some you can feel them but you can't see them, and some you can't see them or feel them, and some will have just a little bit of a lip where you can feel it. But it all depends how flat the material we're working with is. But stay tuned and we'll see how this seam comes out. I'm over here working on some mechanical blocks to put under our sink. The glue is going to hold forever, but just in case forever comes a little quicker than what we like, we put the mechanical fasteners on there for a little insurance policy.
Alright, splash is all glued in.
There's no on-site cutting.
Yep, I already went over that. You want to put a grab up there? This wall had a pretty good sized bow in it. So we put the grabber up against, or put the mamba and put the grab up against it to hold it in place until the mamba sets. And then it will keep it tight to the wall. Alright guys, we just finished up the install. We forgot to get an end clip of everything all done, but we have some pictures I'll throw in there. But it's currently 12:10, just finished up, pulling out now. So
Customer's extremely happy.
Yeah.
Seam was absolutely beautiful. We'll see if we can add some of the still pictures into this. We kind of got a hustle. We got a meeting back at the shop, and we have another full height backsplash install to do today.
alright, see you on the next one.